Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back again to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. Woto promise don't happen. Oh. They say the Biafra Liberation Army. They don't enter waiting they call them Asari Dokubo's men. They say they chop them like biscuit. Oh. As they take the chop biscuit. Those days where we say we dey for secondary school, where we dey live for border, where we say your mama go buy you biscuit like this. People like us where they chop too much. You go bring biscuit like 5, carry and put for inside water, or you put the 5 inside your mouth, carry water pour inside and you go melt. They say na so the Biafra Liberation Army take chop outside Dokubo men. Oh. They say all the talk wey outside Dokubo they do na talk for mouth o. Outside Dokubo no be talk na do. They say na Biafra Liberation Army na them be the talk na do. When they know they even talk, they say those men know they talk. Oh. They say you go dey talk, they go dey watch you, they go dey monitor your movement, they go dey monitor how you dey plan to do your things. They no go even reply you. I hear say na only 2 times wey they don talk sef. Say wetin those guys dey do na action o. They say they no dey even mind Asari Dokubo wey be say e go come for Facebook, dey talk anyhow. They just dey show himself, say him be Calabari man, say you know Calabari man, Calabari people, Calabari this, that. And he forget say, I hear say the history of that Asari Dokubo, say him papa na Igbo man o. Say him ancestors na pure Igbo people, him don't forget them. Come they do like say, and this thing wey dey happen to them now, wetin they call Ajani. That's Ajani etu mmadu, and etu mmadu. I don't know how to put it for you in English, but I say, a Biafran person you be, you understand what I'm saying. And I say na etu mmadu. You know, when you turn against your ancestors, this is the result. Yes. You turn against your ancestors, turn against your father's land, start fighting them. Forgetting that this is your root. This is where you came from. This is who you are. There is no way you cannot fight your root. You cannot fight your ancestors. You cannot fight your generation. You cannot fight where you are coming from. That is what life is all about, my people. But Oga Asari, don't forget to Oga Dokubo say him be Calabari man, say him go sell Igbo people, say him go do this thing to Igbo people. The other time him talk say him go use hand struggle man and the kind for court. That man they make me laugh. They say the Biafra Liberation Army see men, they chop them like wetin they call am, they chop them like biscuit. No be strong biscuit sef, na the biscuit wey be say. You know, say if breeze enter biscuit, that biscuit dey soft. If you put am for mouth sef, you no go like am. They say all the mouth wey the man dey make, say men this, men say they no get strength o. You see wey dem jam dem, some dey cry, my papa o, my mama o, my papa o, my mama o, come save me o, come save me o. They say that they call the oga for phone, the oga no answer phone sef. They say the man run out comot for him house o. Because the kepu wey we dey hear, you know say we dey go dey nyoko push things. They say as we nyoko push, say some Biafra Liberation Army men come even enter for Asari Dokubo territory than dam. They say if we remain small sef, may they shakala the man house, may they bulldoze am down. They say na some people come dey call them say e never reach like that, may they calm down. Say when you reach like that, say they go no, e never be war, e no be war. Say may they calm down. But their commander say they wan show Asari Dokubo say all those things wey dey talk na talk o. Say themselves, they no even dey for talking. Say wetin they wan do. Now if they wan take action, they go take action straight. They no get time to come. They no get time. They say they too busy. Now, but those people they surprise me. They say they too busy to come out for social media, come they make mouth, come they follow Asari Dokubo. They reply am. They say na people like Wazirike and Raf Wazirike wey get time go they reply Asari Dokubo. They say even self, say why Wazirike dey talk because say they say him don chop money o. Say he get the time where the man chop money, come enter for house. He know they canvas for Biafra again. Say na why he even get time they follow Asari dey talk. Those boys dey vex o. Make you no do anything wey be say those boys go come to your house. My brother, you go shit for your nigga. Make we carry go. They say this one dey happen now. They say sit at home. They say they don't capture 2 suspected robbers. So 4 vehicles burnt in Anambra State. They say on this sit at home, they say they captured 2 armed robbers, and they say they burnt 2 vehicles during this sit at home. E be like saying na the Biafra Liberation Army dem wey dey patrol come see 2 armed robbers wey be say they do things wey be say good. You get some people wey be say their work for obodo na to do arụrụ ala. Say they don't catch the 2 of them. They say they even burn 2 vehicles sef. This one na stubborn people wey say they no wan obey the sit at home. Make I carry you tanda for that news make you see wetin dey sup. They say two suspected armed robbers and 4 vehicles were burnt in Anambra State and Abia State yesterday as residents continue to observe sit at home. Residents of major cities in Enugu, Imo State also stayed home in spite of assurance of their safety by their state government. The nation gathered that the robbery suspects were attempting to rob tricycle passengers at the Obosi roundabout along the Owerri-Onitsha Road in Idemili North local government area when they met their Waterloo. An eyewitness said the robbers tried to escape but were caught by the mob, who immediately set them ablaze with disused tires and fuels. The suspects normally operate with the tricycle they rob from people, but today they boarded as passengers. But midway to their destination, the 2 started robbing the passengers, who immediately started shouting despite warning that they should be gunned down if they shout. At Nnewi, where the senator representing Anambra South, Ifeanyi Ubah, had warned sit-at-home enforcers to stay away, residents opted not to take any chance by staying indoors. Ubah himself was not sighted anywhere in the city yesterday when the nations tried to reach him in his line rang out. The senator had last week warned Simon Ekpa, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra operating from Finland, to stay clear of Nnewi. From this Monday, yesterday, every business area in Nnewi shall be open for businesses. We have our men, we have our system. I know saboteurs will try to sabotage our effort, but we are resolved to fight any aggressor that will come into this town, he said. Ubah lamented that for the past years that Ekpa had been enforcing sit-at-home on the Igbo despite the huge misfortune and hardship associated with it. The nation observed with the industrial city that even children who usually played football on the street during a sit-at-home kick-off, also the few shops had used to be bold enough to open on Mondays, did not do so for fear of attacks. It was gathered from the residents that they prefer to stay indoors because of low presence of security agencies. The situation was same in the commercial city of Onitsha, but Awka, the state capital, was busy with shops and commercial tricycle drivers operating in full swing. In Aba North and South local government area, suspected members of Ekpa Group and IPOB unleashed mayhem on the residents in the early hours of yesterday. Although there was no reported case of death, the attackers, who wore black attire, burnt 4 vehicles and a tricycle in various parts of the council. A resident who gave his name as Gilbert said a commercial vehicle bus was burnt at a popular junction linking Port Harcourt Road and Ngwa Road at about 5:30 a.m. Another resident said that a heavy-duty truck, 2 commercial buses conveying bread and foodstuffs, and a tricycle were burnt at Orata area of the city. It was gathered that the group members were heading towards Ariara Junction by the expressway when they sighted soldiers attached to the 144 Battalion and retreated. The nation gathered that the early morning incident made most residents not to venture out. A senior security operative who declined to be named said quick intervention by policemen made the attackers flee from the streets. As of 5 p.m. yesterday, a joint patrol of security agencies was on a show of force in the city. In Enugu State, where residents continue to observe sit-at-home, the government warned that it will begin to sanction its political office holders and civil servants who failed to turn up in their office on Mondays. Roads, banks, schools, and offices were under lock and key in spite of the order by Governor Pitamba banning the sit-at-home in the state. The governor had since the announcement met with stakeholders including road transport, workers and labor unions for their support. It was gathered that when civil servants heard of the decision by the government to open an attendance register in their respective ministries, some of them showed up at their duty posts. It was gathered that those who arrived late were directed to report at the office of the head of service, where sheets of papers were provided for them to enter their names. Businesses and other activities in part of Imo State were also paralyzed due to fear of attacks by the members of Autopilot. Some workers who braved the situation made their offices close and returned. One of them, who gave his name simply as Moses, said, "When I got to the office around 8 a.m., I did not see my colleagues around. I decided to return home." Another, Chiakanwosu, said, "I decided not to come out because I don't want to be killed by those hoodlums. So, when I heard that there will be no movement, I decided to stay indoors." In Ebonyi State, residents went about their normal activities as they do every other Monday. Private and public offices opened for their normal businesses while students reported in their schools unmolested. Meanwhile, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu-led IPOB has disassociated itself from any purported call for 1 week sit-at-home in the southeast. The group blamed pay agents whose agenda is to ridicule its struggle for the irresponsible order. The purported 1 week sit-at-home jingle on social media is not from IPOB. We are not in the business of issuing irresponsible and non-existent sit-at-home order. IPOB is a responsible movement and family, IPOB said in a statement by its spokesperson, Emma Powerful. Una don see as e dey hot, say everywhere dey hot o. Make you no carry body put o, make you dey where you dey o. Make dem no go use you shine. Meanwhile, I will be winding down the curtain here, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect it. Thank you for listening. God bless you.